just collected the wrong order. They gave him a frappuccino and then a cold coffee and a waffle, and even though we didn't even order that, he just assumed that it was him and brought it back, and then he had to sheepishly go and take it all back because we didn't order any of that. And he said, what, they just put it in front of me? But they do that in every Starbucks. They just put it on the counter.
I've never been to Starbucks in my life.
And the thing is one, we didn't order a waffle, and two, I ordered a hot coffee, and the coffee they gave Callum was clearly cold and full of ice, so he still decided to pick it all up.
Yeah, well, they gave me this, and that's what I ordered, so I picked it up.
I hope that's what we ordered.
Anyway, it's about 10 o'clock. We have to wait until 3 before we can check into our apartment, so we're just going to sit here for like 5 hours. Sign Costa editing the next vlog. We've been in Starbucks for about 3.5 hours. We're going to see if we can get into our apartment a bit earlier. So it's 1 now, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we're going to walk there, about half hour walk.
Slowly.
Oh, she's locked me outside. She's gone and locked me out, yeah. What's she going to do that for?
2 hours later.
Let me in. We're heading back to the Tokyo station to collect our luggage. So we're back in the apartment. We've picked up our luggage, and this is where we'll be living for the next 8 weeks. So this is our bed. Nice little desk, some storage, little balcony with a nice view. Right, we need to do our first food shop now because we can't keep eating out.
Everything shop. It's
Yeah.
not even just food,
Well,
it's just everything.
Yeah, we can't keep eating out all the time now that we've settled in Tokyo, so
We have no hangers, we have no cutlery.
we have no
We
utensils.
have nothing.
So we're gonna have to go and buy some stuff. Well, just enough to keep us tied over for tonight, and then we'll do another shop tomorrow. It's about 3 hours later, and we still haven't got any shopping. Instead, we just ate curry. We're back in the crazy shop, looking for stuff, and I've lost Chloe. It's a massive shop. I don't know where she is. Oh, there she is. An ironing board. Ideal. What?
Where's the iron?
I don't know where the iron
No,
is.
I know. That's my point.
I have to say, this little trolley has got superbly smooth wheels. It just goes where you want it to. There we are, sorted. Got ironing board. Everything. Right, we've done our first shop. We got some salmon, some chicken, some pork, potatoes, carrots, onions, spring onions, golden curry mix, eggs, breakfast stuff, milk, butter. We're ready to go. And we put a wash on, but we haven't got anywhere to dry, so I've made up this makeshift rope dryer. Oh. There it is, hanging up in the bedroom, look. Chloe, what do you think of my clothes hanger that I crafted?
Terrible.
Just gone for another shop. Got ourselves a nice stool so we can sit down together and eat our dinner. Because we've only got one chair at the minute. And a bunch more snacks.
I have to walk the streets of this guy.
Right, it's time to cook our first meal. We're going for pork broccoli and rice. Wish us luck. I think we accidentally bought sushi rice. Oh well. Rice was a total disaster. Turned into mush. So Chloe went and got some microwavable rice for herself. I'm just gonna...
I got some for Callum as well, but he didn't want it.
Well, I do, but I don't want to waste this, so I'll just try and...
It probably costs like 5p.
See if it's edible. So it's the next day. We've just been wandering around Juntendo trying to find out where to go tomorrow. I think we know what we're doing, hopefully. And I've also been stealing the Starbucks Wi-Fi to upload my videos. So
It hasn't worked.
and now we found this really nice park, and it has this massive lake, and it's full of these plants. I think they must be lilies or something. Check it out. So they're actually lotus plants, not lilies. Alright, we're back home and we've got Japanese curry for dinner and microwave rice because we weren't so good at cooking the rice last time.
How's the ironing, Carl?
Yeah, alright. It's Monday, 4th of September. It's raining. And it's the first day of our placement at Juntendo. Chloe starts at 8 o'clock, so we're going early, but I don't have to start until 1, so I don't have to start until 1, so I'm gonna go to Starbucks and upload the next video, which will be the Hiroshima video, and then I'm going to post a card for my mum, happy birthday. It will be a few days late, sorry about that. And then I'm gonna head off to the hospital myself later on. So Chloe's back already at 10:30. I still haven't even gone in yet. How was it, Chloe? How'd it go?
It was really good. I learned a lot. Oh god, no, I don't.
Here we are. Got my lab coat on. Ready to go. So I just finished up my first afternoon. Spent the afternoon in the endoscopy suite, watching a few procedures. One that they only do here in Japan is endoscopic submucosal dissection of esophageal cancer. Also saw some biopsies and some explorative endoscopies. It looks like I'll be spending a lot of my time in endoscopy suite with colonoscopies and ERCP, which is cameras that go in to look at the bile ducts for things like gallstones and liver problems. So it's quite tiring, but overall, first afternoon was really good. Looking forward to tomorrow. How's your day been?
Short.
One wasn't. We just sat down in a restaurant. Got some ramen coming. I'll show you the kitchen now because it's right in front of me. fried chicken ramen. Chloe's got some pork. So we just finished up our ramen. It was actually really nice.
It was the nicest meal, other than the sushi. It's
First
the nicest
sushi.
ramen that
Not the
I've had.
octopus sushi.
But even that sushi was good. It was just not the best. Oh no, the curry was good as well. It was a really nice meal.
Now we're heading into the city, the town, just to see what the night brings. But we both had good days in hospital. As I mentioned, I was in the endoscopy suite. Chloe,
I'm doing a full week neurology placement, and this morning I went to the ward. I met my supervisor. He was really nice and spoke really good English.
yeah, a lot of them speak good English.
I then went on the ward round, and like it's very different to the UK. So like, from what I can understand from today, is you have one big ward round on a Friday where you see all of the patients in the hospital, and then each morning you have like a mini pop in and say hello to the patients. And you literally spend like a minute with the patient and that's it. And so the medical round is effectively done by like 9:30. And then I attended the neuroimmunology ward round as well. So that was seeing a lot of people with Guillain-Barré and multiple sclerosis. And even though like the patients don't speak English, because the examination findings are the same in Japan, you can kind of already know what the patient has just from the examination findings. So you don't need to you don't really need to know like fluent Japanese, or you don't even need to know Japanese to be able to understand like kind of what the patient has and like understand the clinical signs.
My arm's aching.
But yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, see what tomorrow brings. So one thing we've noticed since being here, and we found quite funny, is the name they've given to the gyms around this area. Let me show you. So they're called Choco Zap. Zap that chocolate. What do you think to the Choco Zap? Do you want to sign up? You don't.
Do you want
need...
to sign up?
No, I don't need to. But you do eat a lot of chocolate, don't you?
If it's chocolate covered pistachios, it doesn't count.
Back to Wetherspoons again. Whenever you go out to a restaurant or a pub, you always get a damp cloth or a warm towel to wash your hands.
And whenever Callum gets given that damp cloth or the wet towel, he never uses it other than tonight, just to show his vlog.
A couple of pints down the hatch.
Right, it wasn't a couple of pints, you had a pint of cranberry juice.
No, there was alcohol in it. Oh, hang on.
You had a pint and 3/4 of it was cranberry juice and apple juice.
Rubbish.
And I literally watched her pour like the 1/4 of cider. Not even vodka, cider.
Well, I enjoyed it. That's all that counts.
So
Also,
I just got a couple of pints down, and then you had an elderflower cocktail.
Oh, shut up. I just wanted to show off this skyscraper because it's quite large. And it's blocked by a tree, sorry. Let me try that again. It's quite tall, isn't it?